Hi, this is Scott again, and we're talking about images. And after we resized our image, we're now moving over to WordPress, and we're going to put the image on WordPress. And I'm in the back office, and I'm in the media section. I'm in the library section. And what we want to do is upload that image. So I'll click New. Again, I need to look for it on my computer, and I called it catering something. Caterers 500, right? Wasn't that it? Let's see. We can always look at it and see how big the actual image is. Yep. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Sorry. Caterers 500. Yep, 59 kilobytes, and it's 500 by 33. So I click Open and upload it, and it's now in my media section of WordPress, and I can use this in any of my blogs. One thing you might want to look at and do is we're going to edit this picture, and we should put our keywords in the title. Caption, some people use it, some don't, as it says it's used as an alternate as for the alt text. And again, it's good to use a short description with your keywords, and here's a larger description. These will all help get your images ranked for your keywords, and all will help to bring some traffic to your website. Now, the important thing I wanted to show you was the URL for the image. So if you ever wanted to use this on another page or place, and you didn't want to put the image in the way WordPress is telling you, or if you needed to use it on a page outside of WordPress, you can always use this image. Let's open up another tab and put the URL up here, and we can see our image. And if we click View Image Info, we can see that it's 59 kilobytes and it's 500 by 333 pixels wide. So that's our image. Now let me do one more thing. Okay, next what we want to do is create a quick post, and I want to put this image in the post. A lot of people don't know that their media library contains every image that you upload through WordPress, so you always have access to those images. Let me show you real quick. I'll just do a test post. Okay, I'm gonna add new. Call it event catering. I've got some content. Move this out a little bit. Alright, what I want to do is add an image, add that image up to the top of the page, and I want the text to flow around it. So I'm going to go to add an image, and WordPress asks if I want to go from my computer, from a URL. If I click that, I need the image URL, or it asks for the media library, and we know this is it, so I'm going to ask it to show it, and I get a number of different options as far as how and where I want to put the image. I think the default is centered, but I want it to be left with the text wrapped around it. And we also can do something interesting. We can change the size. The full size of the image is 500, but WordPress will shrink it down to 300 pixels. let's do that and see how that affects the actual file size. And these are other things that you shouldn't forget. For instance, the caption, description, and I always take the image and I'll link it either to the product I'm selling, the sales page, or I'll link it to a affiliate link. And let's see, I think that's good. Let's see what happens. Oops, I need to insert in post. Alright, here we have our image inserted into the post, and we can preview the post. And we can see that the image didn't wrap, and it's 300 pixels. Let's, for the grins, take a look and see. So WordPress also took and reduced the file size. It was 59 pixels and now it's 19 pixels. So that's a good thing to know, and that'll just help your pages load really fast. When working with WordPress, there's a easier way actually to use images without going through all the things I did to load it into the media library. You can get it into the media library automatically as you're doing your post. So in this instance, we have a post. I want the image here. Let's see what happens when I go to upload and I want to stick an image. I'm going to pick, let's see what this one is. Okay, I'll take this one. This is a full-size image. It's 1.5 megabytes. We're going to open it. Let's see if WordPress will shrink it automatically. Click upload. And let's change the title to 3 Gears. And I want to line it left. And once again, we can see on the bottom the full-size image is 1600 pixels. I can put a large size image, which would be 1000, or medium at 300. So let's try this medium and see if it not only shrinks it in width, but in the amount of bytes in the image. So I'll insert that in the post. And we can see our image. And what we're going to do next is update the post. And we'll take a look and see how big that image is. So we'll view the post. Okay, our image has been uploaded, and what we want to do is see, this is 300 pixels wide, we know that, but we want to see how large the actual file is. So let's go to view image information, and we can see that it's 19 kilobytes, which is half of what it was before. So this is another way of getting images on your site, and it's important to see, well, in this case, let's see. Okay, if we ever wanted to use this image for something else, we find the URL of the image right here. Just copy that. One small thing that bothers me is this, the text should flow around this image. I suspect that it has something to do with the style sheet and the plugins. I won't go into that now, it's not important, but it does work. I've done hundreds of blogs where the text flows around the images, doing the process just as I have. So there you have it, an easy way to get your images online, and it adds a real nice touch to the blog post. Like I said before, for whatever reason, people tend to want to click on images. So if you link your images, you'll be able to get traffic to that desired area. One more thing you might want to look at once you get your image positioned, oftentimes the text runs right up to the image and it just doesn't look professional. So if you left click on the image, you get a couple little buttons. Click on the scenery one and edit image. This is just telling you a little bit about the image. Advanced settings. What you want to do is image properties. We don't want a border, but we want vertical space, so say 5 pixels and horizontal space of 5 pixels. And as long as I'm doing this, let's go here. Remember I talked about having a linked image. Well, HTTP colon. So we should be all set. Let's update. Let's update our post. Now let's view the post. And as you can see, we have our image. We have some space at the top and on the sides. And also the image is linked. So if we click the link, we should go to Google. Oh, I put one too many W's in my link. But you get the idea. I think that should do it.